But hey guys, Jayward AMV here with our friend Monivore. Say hello.
Ah!
And here we have and we also have a special friend.
You can find me on youtube.com/the Science of Vanguard.
Shut up.
No, you cannot. That's a lie.
What's going? Mono, I'm trying to introduce our guest here. This little sunshine child over here. But first, before I introduce him, I need everyone here watching, so yeah, including you, to go on Twitter right now and get hashtag Blox for best leader. Introduce yourself.
That intro just left me speechless. Hey guys, I'm a leader on Vanguard Amino, and I thought the first episode was good, and I wanted to check it out, so I'm here now. Hey.
Oh, you think our content's good? You must be crazy.
Quality content, I can't argue, you know?
Alright, and it shames us to announce that Curator New Kid Gold of the Vanguard Amino is no longer with us.
You know, it's because
Nigga,
Gold and I
die.
are actually the same person. We can't be seen in the same place at once. I'm just the entire moderation
He's
team.
busy right now, so instead we brought on Blox.
Yeah, we brought on our.
I'm so sorry you have to deal with me instead of Goldie.
Nah, I think no.
And today we're here to discuss G Booster Set 11, Demonic Advent.
Oh boy. Oh, so much to talk about.
Let's go. Actually, wait. To the people coming from my channel, I'm gonna segue this into an update video, kind of, because I'm too lazy to make one.
Ooh, spicy.
My computer's dead. She's dead. You're trash anyway. So the things that aren't AMBs are not coming back till I get a new computer, though. So, but AMBs are still coming eventually. So yeah,
how we're gonna do this is because we don't have time to talk about every single card in the set. We're just gonna cover most of the GRs and SP cards, and then we're gonna talk about some other things we find notable.
Mono, stop lying. We don't have lives.
Yeah, what are you talking about? We're card fighters. We don't have social lives. Jeez.
Okay, first of all, let's talk about Jayward's least favorite card in the game, Holy Divine Knight Gancelot Peace Saver.
Garbage.
I only have one thing to say about this card right here. Gancelot Peace Saver, more like Gancelot Piece of Shit. Dab.
That was beautiful. I'm applauding.
Okay,
but yeah, in reality, this card is garbage. I don't know why they felt the need to include it at all. More like a common, honestly.
No, let's. In all seriousness, let's have a non-facetious talk about what this card does. Of course, it's a G unit, so it has the Stride ability.
That's like saying a Legion card has Legion on it.
Wait, they do?
Wait, what?
Oh wow!
I didn't even know where I was supposed to get the Legion ability. I thought I was supposed to call something to the rear guard so I could perform movement.
True.
When this unit attacks,
something new every day.
Okay. Clearly, this is a Vanguard Circle skill because even when they gave a clan the ability to call G units, they still made all their skills Vanguard Circle exclusive for some reason. Why did
it would be overpowered
otherwise?
Not
make Yasue Goma's skill Vanguard Rear Guard specifically because it can call itself to the rear guard?
Wait, Yasuye? You mean that new Batama card?
Get out right now!
I just.
What are you saying that all Asian clans look alike?
Okay. Anyway, when this unit attacks, if you have an Alfred or Blaster Heart card, you can countercharge 1, and until the end of the battle, this unit gets +1 drive. Then, if you have a face-up card in your G zone already, it gets +1 critical. What do you guys think of that skill? I think that skill's pretty nuts.
I'm sorry, but that skill should at least be Soul Blast 1. Like, just for attacking, you get an extra drive, countercharge, and an extra crit. Bullshit.
Yeah, and it works on first strike.
G-Guard and attack, and you get a chance to get up to 6 crit.
And it's like, it doesn't matter if you don't guard. It's too strong for a first strike. And not to mention that after you're done striding with it, it protects Blaster Blade literally against anything that can stop it.
Yeah, this is the skill we haven't talked about yet, but in the G zone, during your turn, if it's face up, all of your rear guards with Blaster Blade in the card name get resist. So you can't Denial Griffin them, you can't Hetero around them, you can't use the one Narukami card.
So the one Narukami card? You mean every Narukami card?
No, the ones that do it during your opponent's
Oh.
turn.
My bad. Yeah, well, there's 2 of them.
Yo, but
Oh, right,
you know,
right. Yeah, but
but
you can't use either of the good Narukami G Guardians.
actually, I was thinking of ways that after they stride it into Ganslot Peace Saber that you could try to counter Blaster Blade, and then I realized that Token Rambu, who plays that clan? Oh wait, I do.
You.
That clan.
Weeb.
I'm literally literally I am the one person that plays Token Rambu, so that automatically makes me the master at that clan.
Funny story. My buddy who doesn't actually play Vanguard, at the locals that he went to while he was out of town, he actually found out there was a big Vanguard community on the same day he came to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm thinking about going down there with him sometime. But I told him to look around and tell me what clans people were playing. Yeah, there were like 2 or 3 Token Rambu players.
Do you know what?
Yo.
It's not a bad clan. I'm not gonna lie.
It's legitimately it's not a bad clan. Just like for like one of the reasons I like playing that clan.
They're not even actually like from the planet Cray, so they're nowhere near as cool. They're just browser game people.
Get out of here.
We're getting so off topic, yo.
Okay, Ganslot Saber.
Let's
Let
me
me
finish,
guys.
Let me finish. What I was saying is that there's one Token Rambu G Guardian that lowers the power of a unit until the end of the turn. So it's like, oh, you can't retire it. Yeah, but if your Blaster Blade has 0 power,
cannot be chosen.
it can be choked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry,
I'm done. Well,
but you know what? It still works on first stride because it's only when it's face up and it's not an unflipper, which is something I wanted to talk about. Ganslot isn't an unflipper, which means that unflipping first strides may have an advantage in decks that prefer to use GB8.
it's like in my opinion.
Upsides of Ganslot, you get all of this for free. Downsides of Ganslot, you get all
it's
of
gonna
this
break
for free.
Exactly. Is
Pause,
free
but-
really free anymore though?
Pause, but it kind of is because like you can nullify the attack, but he still gets quad drive and a counter charge.
Yeah, your opponent's still getting 4 cards and a counter charge. That's not cool.
It's like
True.
It's like, to be honest, the fact that it doesn't unflip doesn't mean shit because deck
it would be even better if it unflipped. We do not need that.
it would be
Exactly.
insane because GB2 would be online like instantly. But the one thing that I feel that this deck is better than all the rest is because tell me right now which deck can go from quad drive to quintuple drive.
I don't think any deck. Is there any quintuple drive?
Blasters can. Well,
you're right. You're right. My bad.
I think.
Okay. Real quick. What gives them quintuple drive?
Alfred.
Gives
Holy
twin drive to
Saber.
Blaster Blade.
Right. Duh.
Combine.
Okay, so since we just finished talking about Ganslot Peace Saber, let's talk about the other generation rare, all right?
You mean Cancer?
I mean Metapulsar, Mystery Freeze Dragon.
Oh,
legit pause.
Sweet Jesus.
Legit pause. But before we talk about anything about this skill, I want to say that this is not Gear Chronicle. This Gear Chronicle did not need this.
Gear Chronicle did not need this. Give me a moment, guys. I need to plug in this computer so that it doesn't die and we lose all our junk.
Pause. Legitimately, I could name off the top of my head right now 3 clans that could have used a stride like this instead of Gear Chronicle. Right now.
But I mean, Gear Chronicle it's easy to forget that before Time Leap, Gear Chronicle was the guard restriction clan.
Kind of fact.
Oracle Fate Tank. No, this would be great in OTT because you stack the deck.
It would be semi-great.
Yeah, I could see it running well in Magus.
Yeah, it's like it's a good card that should.
Okay, so let's see here.
Like pause. Tachikaze could have used this card because have you seen the Tachikaze G zone?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I actually just played Tachikaze for the first time today, and building the G zone was freaking awkward.
I love Tachikaze, but their G zone makes me puke.
Hey, legitimately, I like how we officially have 3 Tachikaze players on staff all at once right now.
You play Tachikaze for one day.
I play every clan, and I'm pretty sure Jay is the same.
I play, what's it called?
I'm super experienced with everything.
But I always keep coming back to Chronofang and Gurgit.
Me too. I have like over 50 decks loaded on my computer right now that I can use at any time.
Same here.
I don't have a computer. Rip pieces of me.
Okay,
anyway, we're getting so off topic.
Dragon.
Mystery
We
Cancer.
talked about what it would be better in, but we didn't actually talk about what it does.
You mean Metapulsar Mystery Cancer Dragon?
Yes.
It gives your opponent a mysterious cancer. You just have
we
to
can
figure
make
out
jokes
what
like
it is.
those. These are
It's a G
this
unit,
is-
so it has a stride ability.
Cray
Oh
cray.
my.
Act once per turn. It's a GB3 where you counterblast 2. All right. So this has to be second stride or more, or you could G-guard twice.
Yo, nice ad.
Shuffle
That
your
was
deck. You
great.
immediately. Oh wait, never mind. This wouldn't be great in Magus because it has you shuffle your deck first.
Yeah, Mono, such a bad. Yo, whoever said it works great in OTT, kill yourself.
Shuffle your deck.
Jay.
Find 4 cards from the top of your deck
Oh,
face up.
oh wait. I'm sorry. This is a PD channel. Stop living. There we go.
That doesn't help.
It helps.
Sure does.
Until the end of your turn, until the end of the turn, during the battle that this unit attacks, your opponent cannot call cards from their hand to the Guardian Circle with the same grades as the grades of the cards that were bound. If a grade 3 was bound, it gets +1 drive.
Now pause right here. If it didn't have the extra drive factor, I would say this card is fair and a bit balanced because legitimately you could get lucky and make your opponent's hand worthless. Like that one episode in the anime where Chrono just said,
This card only existed for that episode, let's be honest.
This card only existed so that they could bring back Chrono's luck without bringing back Mystery Flare specifically.
Yo, pause. Yo, you know how badass it would have been if after all this time
he went back to Mystery? That would have been so cool, actually.
That would have been better than.
That would have been way cooler than just getting a new Mystery Flare stride.
Like pause. Legitimately, when I heard that Mystery Flare was getting support in set 11, I thought it was going to become like maybe a sub deck like Chronos Command. Chronos Command had his own cards, his own boss monster. I would have loved that. No, but now we have some generic piece of crap.
You know what? There should totally be like a mystery Gear Chronicle deck.
Like we have Luigi.
We have Chronos Command.
I actually just went and got my my budget gear deck out of a box. So I have 2 Mystery Flare Dragons sitting in front of me, and I'm going to channel its energy. But yeah, so both of the generation rares in this set can get to quadruple drive.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yo, what's next?
It seems like Bushiroad's pushing for less for multiple attacks and more for more drive checks.
I also wanna say something. How when the hell is Kazumi going to lose? Do we need?
When will Kazumi Onimaru lose a game?
Yo, pause. Like, do we need to bring back Morikawa with that like Nova Grappler trial deck, please?
No, that would be the greatest.
Oh my god, yes.
That would be the greatest ending to Vanguard G Next ever if Morikawa just walked in playing like a gear trial deck, and he just obliterated Kazumi Onimaru.
I would just love if like he was like, Chrono, let me show you how to truly use Gear Chronicle.
Let me show you the true power of the Gear Chronicle, Chrono.
Grade 3.
Yo. Well, Morikawa is a good
I would put
fighter.
a few more grade 3s in this deck, but
yeah,
I feel like he would run a deck with no strides.
What if Kamui just like has a flashback in the back of his mind and he's like, "This is the only way to stop this. I know what I must do. Morikawa, take this and fight him." So he's like,
"What's this?"
No, he just gives him his deck and he's like, "Fight this man right now."
Morikawa has to use the only grade 3 stride.
What?
Grade 3 stride, just for Morikawa.
He
Why
did
Morikawa not like switch to Kagero or something so he could play main deck grade 4s?
Pause. He actually he will channel in his inner Psyqualia and make a combination of.
What if Morikawa had Psyqualia?
Okay, wait. We're getting a bit off topic.
What?
We're talking about...
No. I love this. This is great.
Like, see, that's the one problem. Like, we say, oh, we're gonna talk about Legendary Star Daiga, and then we just fucking say, yo, hey, what guy's your favorite Pokemon, guys? Mine's
That's a fact.
Okay, let's talk about another Royal
No, it's like,
Paladin.
let's talk about Gear Chronicle. So this is how you convert to communism.
Heroic Divine Knight Halbwatch.
The hell, yo, that sounds.
I don't
dope.
remember this.
It's another stride. Let's open that link in a new tab so I can take a look at it. I don't know about this thing either, so I think this might be a Shion card, not an Aichi card.
No, I'm pretty sure this is Aichi. I think I remember that this is a blaster.
Heroic Divine Knight Habilis. How about watch
Yeah,
you?
that.
What does it do?
No, it's a brave unit.
Oh, nice.
IT can run brave. He's brave.
Aichi is a brave
True.
boy, and he is so good and pure, and he has cured all of my illnesses.
Yo, actually, pause.
That's a lot of illnesses.
Aichi is an angel.
Yo, Blox, that's savage.
Yeah.
Tell us his skill, Monobor.
Okay, so he's a grade
like actually
4, so he has a stride ability.
Oh my god.
Next level.
I never would have guessed. Act on the Vanguard Circle because for some reason Bushiroad hates Murakumo players.
Murakumo? Oh, you mean that clan that's terrible?
You counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. Choose a face down card in the G zone with the same. Okay, so you G Persona Blast. Search your deck for a unit with the Brave ability for each face up card with the Brave ability in the G zone. For every unit with the Brave ability, you call a Brave unit from the deck. To separate rearguard circles, they get those units get plus 2,000 for each unit called, and you shuffle your deck. Then it's also got Brave Counterblast 1. This unit gets plus 5,000 power. That's only there to make sure that it has a Brave ability.
Yo, that skill's too OP, am I right, Blox? That's nerf.
Just nerf Brave in general. Screw it.
Bushiroad nerf Royal Paladins as a clan.
Yo, just like take Blaster Blade and delete.
Get rid of Blaster Blade. Kill Blaster Blade now.
Get rid of all Blaster Blades. So
okay, so Blox, I take it that you do have the page up on your computer.
That's a false statement.
Okay, so Goddess of Investigation, Ishtar.
Merrick Ishtar? Merrick Ishtar.
Yes.
Yugi, play the Celtic Guardian. Yugi.
This is the wrong card game. Please stop.
Oh, that's right.
Time stop.
Okay. So, Goddess of Investigation Ishtar is a Genesis Stride unit, and it has the Revelation keyword. Blox, can you explain to me what Revelation does?
On place, like a top, and then either place it in a soul or
top deck.
It's either soul or top. If you place it in soul, rest one of your rear guards.
Okay.
I got this.
Yeah.
And then it has another skill in addition to the Revelation keyword. It says you Soul Blast 3 and choose a face down card in the G zone and turn it face up. It's a generic flip, so that's pretty good. Doesn't even have any sort of restrictions. But when your drive check reveals a grade 1, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose the same number of your units as the number of face up Goddess of Investigation Ishtar in your G zone, and they get plus 3,000 power. If the card revealed by the drive check has the Revelation ability, stand those rear guards.
Yo.
So it turns anything with the Revelation ability into a stand trigger, or any grade 1 or greater card with the Revelation ability into a stand trigger. That gives plus 3.
Which is good because whatchamacallit, Goddess of Sleep. Yeah. But the thing is, this isn't a 1 per turn. It's not a Persona flip. GB8 in 2 strides. What?
Wait, how?
Well, no, it's when you. Oh.
Yeah, it's not once per turn.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Assuming you reveal like all grade 1 or graders, and you have enough soul.
Yo, that's
wild.
That's
4 right there.
Okay.
This card is ridiculous.
However, I'm not really sure how much Soul Genesis can generate in a single turn, but it is.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Oh.
What's it called? Wait, Paul. It's like usually because I play my main decks, if for those who come from my channel at the moment, are Neo Nectar and Nubatama. But
me too.
But I absolutely love Fenrir. That was like, the deck's great. I love it.
Yeah, I knew you guys were Genesis players, so that's why I asked.
That like usually I can if I go all out and like I try to do like enough plays, I can
You know,
get like
it's so nice that that between all of us, right? We've got our bases covered. Oh no, do not play that video. That is an advertisement. No, please.
And that's when Mono realized he had a computer virus.
Yo, I
But
would
no, it
absolutely.
is actually so good that we've got all our bases covered, right? Because
Yo, Ishtar is
yeah,
in
yeah,
my
we've
opinion.
got the bases covered because I'm a Kagero player and so is Jay. You two play Nubatama.
Me too. I also play Kagero.
Okay, so yeah, we got 3 Kagero players.
Basically play all
We
clans.
got a Gear
Yes.
Chronicle player in the form of me, a Dark Regular
Oh,
player in the form
Me
of
too. I also play Gear Chronicle.
Okay,
We
so
play
we
all
got 2
the-
Gear players, a Dark Regular player, 2 Nubatama
I-
players, 2
Dude, I
Dallas
play
players,
every
and
clan.
then I play Royal Paladins from time to time.
Mono, did you not forget that I started Chronofang and you followed in my footsteps? Quiet
Did
boy.
you not
Come on,
forget
be
that I beat the
original,
crap out
bruh.
of you playing Chronofang?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I'm your
spice.
master, and I taught you
Did
everything
you
you
not
needed to know.
forget that my Chronofang deck was better than yours and I built it all on my own?
Chronofang? You mean Chrono Trash?
You were the one who played the deck!
Hypocrite? More like facts.
Okay, let's talk about that new Genesis Grade 3.
No, actually, pause. Let me finish.
The one,
Let me
the
finish.
one who is actually the one who's actually one of the diff writers, for sure.
Oh,
Prime
she.
Beauty Amaruda. Okay,
The
so
one
let's
that-
see here. Prime Beauty Amaruda.
Fuck,
She
I
has a
love
revelation
that.
keyword for both Vanguard Circle and Rearguard Circle. And,
see, they
and she
do-
has reminder text.
Yo, pause. Actually, pause. Before we finish saying here, to all the people who don't want to play the new Prime Beauty or whatever the hell it's going to be called, the good thing is that stride that we just talked about earlier is in Fenrir, it could be insane. I'm telling you right now, that card is going to be insane. But let's keep.
Oh, geez. This is actually a stride unit with an alternate stride condition.
Wait.
She can
Wait.
pay the cost for. Okay, so
Oh,
Amaruda
right, by
can pay
Soul
the
Blast
cost
3,
for all
right?
of her strides by soul blasting 3 units with revelation.
So it's a Luard skill, so it basically gets you stride for free.
Yeah. Oh wait, and here's the thing. Here's the only problem with it though, or it could be a positive if you've played enough Luard, as I have. It doesn't say at the beginning of your ride phase do it. It says you may pay the cost for stride by doing this. The plus side to that is that you can do it on first stride. The downside to that is that you can't ride something else and then stride for free.
What's it called? This card is. Wait, did we kick it? I'm gonna read the ability. Wait, or did someone read the ability already?
I've read everything but the last skill.
I'm gonna read it. So, auto Vanguard Circle. You can counter blast 1, and when you stride, you soul charge 2, and if a card with the revelation ability is soul charged with the effect, you can draw and give to units +4. I want to say that is great because if you play a mostly revelation deck, you can proc the skill off and
Which
an
with
extra
this card,
draw.
you really should be playing like pure revelation. Like everything should have revelation.
Like, to be honest, Fenrir is that kind of deck where because I haven't played this deck yet, so I'm gonna compare. So from what I read, I'm gonna compare it to Fenrir.
Okay, so let's talk about one of my favorite new cards in this set. Play at Zegan Vertigo.
No, you
Oh
interrupted me.
god.
Finish talking.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry, Jay. What were you saying about Prime Beauty Amaruda before I move on to the best card in the set, the best one, the coolest card ever?
Shh, quiet. I want to say that comparing it to a Fenrir deck, if you want to play a pure revelation deck, play Amaruda. But if you
True.
like mixing and matching good Genesis units with revelation cards, you should probably stick to Fenrir, but you could also splash in some of the new revelation stuff too.
What's your guys' opinion on what backup grade 3 are running an Amaruda deck?
Maybe
And
Fenrir. I'm not a Genesis player, but it sounds like Fenrir is very popular and the best one.
Which
To be honest-
Fenrir, though? That's the question.
God. Spoilers, Blox, but no, the first Fenrir. Second one's trash.
Just don't get me started on the second Fenrir, dude.
We can talk about the second one after we finish all the SPs.
Gotcha.
Because I'm
All right, so next up we have Flare Arms Zegenberg, which is actually a new
Zegenberg.
Kage unit. First of all, he has the Blaze keyword, and as your resident Kagero player, I shall explain. Whenever an attack is declared on your turn, if you have more units than your opponent, if you have more rearguards than your opponent, then your Vanguard immediately becomes blazing and stays blazing until the end of the turn, even if the unit with the blaze ability leaves or you lose out on a number of rearguards.
You know what's funny?
What?
Blazing's lit.
Anyway, Ziegenberg has some other skills besides Blaze. Once per turn, you can Soul Blast 1 and choose a face down Ziegenberg and flip it face up. Then you choose one of your opponent's rearguards to retire. And then once per turn, with a Generation Break 3, you can Counterblast 1 and choose the same number of cards from your hand as your opponent's rearguards and discard them. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard, if it's blazing, you can pay the cost, stand it, and it loses 2 drives, so you get 4 drive checks. Wow, Bushiroad seems to have a thing for 4 drive checks in this set.
I don't know, but they're just stupid. This whole set is just meta-tastic. I'll say that. It's
Ziegenberg will become an essential in Kagero decks. It's a great first stride, actually. It might be even something you would play 4 of. Maybe because you never really use your soul in Kagero unless you're running Irresist Dragon. But this could easily replace the Irresist Dragon and then one other thing in your G zone, maybe even 3 other things.
Dude, no, you always have to have your 4 copies of Irrest.
I don't even remember what Irresist does.
Irrest is the new meta.
Irrest does all the good things. Tell him, Mono.
Let's talk about... Okay, so since we're already on the topic of Kagero, let's talk about the G unit, or let's talk about the stride bonus unit that will help this the most.
Oh, you mean
Blade Master Cohen.
You mean trash and play Overlord?
Golly gee, I wasn't interested in playing Blade Master before, but this got me really interested.
It's okay. It's defensive, just like Blade Master's supposed to be. Defensive Kagero is always nice. It seemed like they were going a little bit more offensive recently, ever since Legend Deck, so I'm glad they're toning it down a little bit.
So Cohen has the Blaze ability on the Vanguard Circle and the Rearguard Circle. Unlike the original Dragonic Blade Master, which causes some problems occasionally. But you can Counterblast 1 when you stride, choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it, choose a unit with the Blaze ability, and it gets +3 till the end of the turn. And then, at GB2, if you finish out your turn by retiring all of your opponent's rearguards, you can choose a grade 3 in the drop zone with Blaze and put it in your hand.
That's a terrible skill.
Remember when everyone thought that it wasn't a grade 3?
Wait,
yeah, that was,
people thought it wasn't going to be a grade 3?
They never stated it was a grade 3 when it was first revealed in the anime.
Oh,
so I remember I was flipping out.
Oh, did they think it was going to be a stride?
I was like, add Blaze PG.
No, what I mean is that it's not a grade 3 that you search with Blaze. So everyone was like, oh, Infinite Doomjid.
Oh, okay.
Wait, okay. Apparently, the translation for the name.
I thought you were talking about you didn't think Cohen was a grade 3.
Apparently, the translation for his name is Dragonic Blade Master Solar Prominence. That's cool.
Awesome.
Holy shaz. That's so frickin' dope.
I know, Solar Prominence. Dang.
Okay, so I guess we can talk about Actually, do we need to talk about Mugen Lord? Because we already talked about it in the last episode.
Mugen Lord,
We already covered Mugen Lord.
Yo, okay. I call dibs on Breadamouth right now as the
knock yourself out, Edgelord.
No, but I'm the one who plays Dark Irregulars. But you can have this one if I get to
Irregulars too, buddy. We got a Dark Irregular duel sometime.
We all play Dark Irregulars, Mona.
Blaster will tell you that it's a fun deck to play.
Oh my gosh. I don't even play Charlotte. I just really love Blade Wings.
But yeah, F off. This is not for you. Quiet. Except for it's generic. So
well, I play Blade Wing Sullivan, and then Charlotte's a backup that I play it too.
Pause. Okay, let's talk about this. One who spits darkness. No, it splits. I'm done.
Spits darkness.
Patil! Oh no, there's a void.
I would love
You
that.
may be oh my god. You may be spitting fire, but I'm spitting darkness.
You
Yo,
made me
let's
spit
go.
all
Fred,
of
I'm
my
out.
darkness. What am I gonna do now? It's all gone. We're all going to die.
Legitimately, when I first saw this card, I fell in love with it immediately just because of the fact of its one skill, which I'm gonna read. Generation Break 2, Darkness, Counterblast 1, and just
Oh yeah, we should explain it. Since we explained the other keywords, let's explain darkness. Darkness. When a card is put into your soul during
my
your turn,
soul.
darkness is active, and the unit in question becomes in darkness till the end of the turn.
So they become edge
It also
lords.
makes you feel like an edgelord when you're using it.
Moving on, you could okay. You Counterblast 1 and you G Persona Flip, and you also choose 2 cards from your hand and put them into your soul. And you may be thinking, oh, that seems like a lot of payment, especially in hand, because you don't want to give up hand advantage. But in this, you kind of do, because when it attacks, if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more, you may pay the cost. If you do, return all grade zeros
From your soul and the rear guard to the deck.
To the deck.
This is so good. This is so
and
good. New
give
Darker
2
regular
units.
staple, alright?
Give 2 units +5, and at the end of the battle, it gets to stand up again. This, first of all, if you get unlucky.
Hey guys, it's quadruple drive again.
What does Bushiroad have for quadruple drive?
It is. It's great. It's
Remember
great
when it was exclusive
amazing,
to Dimension Police?
Sorry, what?
Remember when it was exclusive to Dimension Police? It was only Cross Gallop that used it?
Yo,
X
legitimately.
Gallop. It's called X Gallop. I understand why you say
whatever.
Cross, but it's X Gallop.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, Dragonic Overlord the Cross, and it's the same thing, so...
Well,
So you
yeah,
could
but it's weird because for some reason with Cosmic Heroes it's X, but with us it's Cross, so...
Oh, true.
whatever. Or first, it's like because I remember one time I got extremely unlucky and I soul charged 3 heal triggers in a row. And I'm like, I wish I would have had Brenham out there.
Yeah.
And it's
this is something that every Darker regular player is going to need.
It's like straight I love strats like this that are generic. The one thing that would make it just make it the best is that if you didn't need to flip up another copy of it. If it was just a generic G flip for all this, literally you would have no reason not to run it.
The only problem here is that it's gonna be. Well, actually, do you think people are actually gonna go back to Charlotte, or is it gonna be like cheaper?
It's gonna be Charlotte. I give up. It's gonna be the Strider.
Did you say
Chia Pet? Chia Pet Vampir.
Chia Pet Vampir.
Chia Pet Vampir.
I'm proud of myself for that one. I'm editing it as we speak.
Someone draw that, please, and send it to us. I will.
I'm editing it right now.
No. We want drawings from the fans. Chia Pet Vampir.
Oh, hell yeah. Send it to me at No, send it to me on Amino. You guys got to join Amino. It's pretty late. At the end of the podcast, I'm advertising
in the last episode, but I will be providing another one this time to Blox's profile instead of Gold's profile.
Hold on, I'm advertising us after the podcast is over. I want to do a proper advertisement.
What to call it?
So welcome for the promotion I'm giving you because of making this and posting it on the Amino and linking it from YouTube to the Amino.
I mean, thanks, bud.
So let's talk. Okay, so let's talk about the next Bakugan here. We have a.
Okay, so we have one who scatters sin, Chia Pet Vampir. Or no, it's not.
I'm almost done with my edit.
It's one who scatters sin, Chia Pet.
I'm sorry, but that cut. If okay, real talk, all of us here, and you guys in the comment section right now, would you smash this Vampir right here?
Yes.
Would you? Would you not?
Yes.
Legitimately, it's not even a question.
It is not a question. Succumb to the Chia Pet.
Succumb to the Chia Pet? Oh my god. A new quote right there. Succumb to the Chia Pet.
Should we title it Set 11 or should we just title it Succumb to the Chia Pet?
And
Let's go.
I'm sad because I'm sad because I literally had the best thumbnail idea, but now I can't do it.
So anyway, the new Chia Pet boy, he has a stride skill.
I sent you guys the edit on Amino.
Huh?
I sent you guys the edit of Chia Pet Vampir on the Amino.
Oh shit! You guys don't.
Okay.
You guys don't get to
Acknowledge
see
the
this.
mission to view Chia Pet Vampir.
Make it the thumbnail.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to get onto Amino to see it.
Okay, so while we do that, I will tell you what the new Chia Pet does. First of all, he's weird because his stride skill comes first.
That's not weird. I kind of like it to be
They started doing that for everything. Even the reprints, if you noticed, they did that.
Oh, cool. When your G unit strides, you may soul charge 2. If you do,
Oh shit!
and the number of cards with the darkness ability in your soul is 4 or more, your opponent chooses a rear guard and retires it. And then he has Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 2, Darkness.
Edge.
When this unit attacks, if the number of cards in your soul is 10 or more until the end of the battle, this unit gets plus by 1,000 power, and your opponent cannot call grade 0s. So under darkness with 10 or more, he just becomes Doppel Vampir.
It's pretty ridiculous.
So this is a Charlotte Doppel fusion right here.
What's it called? I just looked at,
you saw my masterpiece?
The Chia Pet Vampir.
It's
It is
beautiful.
glorious. It is yeah.
You know, I consider myself a memer and an artist.
We should send this card right now to.
I'm putting this in the thumbnail.
For sure. Okay.
I'm
more
putting
than
this
down.
in the thumbnail, and it's all your own fault. I'm saving the picture now,
This is
so I
beautiful.
can put it in the thumbnail later.
Wait, it's on Amino right now.
So
I like my
there's
own
not really much to say about this card besides, hey, Charlotte has a new backup now, and you get 8 copies of Doppel Vampir.
8 copies? Oh yeah. Oh.
That's a lot of
You can
doppels.
get this, and then you... Okay, moving on. Let's talk about yet another Gear Chronicle retrain stride.
Oh, we talking about the new Metallica?
Metapulsar Avenir Phoenix.
Oh god, Llama flipped out when he saw this.
I haven't actually read this one, but Gold is freaking out about it.
Zodiac Time Beast, yo! I'm so hyped! Demiurge!
Counterblast 1 and choose a face-down card in your
Demiurge.
G-Zone with the same name, turn it face-up. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost, reveal 5 cards, and for each face-up card in your G-Zone, call 2 Zodiac Time Beasts. Put the rest in the bottom in any order. GB3, all of your Zodiac Time Beast rear guards get +2. This is pretty good.
I think it's terrible.
This is lit, because if you're at the GB3, you can basically refill your formation.
Exactly.
It's on attack. So you can have a full board and attack with it.
That's why it's so Metallica-y. It's like better Metallica Phoenix.
There's not really much to say about this besides just run it, my dude.
Exactly. Praise Demiurge. This
So
whole set is
moving on
just
to
Demiurge.
Goddess of Adherence, Kibitsuhime. Yet another Genesis card, but this one's a grade 1.
No, you're into the double rares.
No, it's available as an SP.
Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, this is just the Doomjid clone, I believe. Oh no, it's not. Cool, it's an actual Revelation Sentinel.
Okay, so you do the thing. And then you...
It has Revelation Guardian Circle, yo!
Yeah, so when you guard with it, you do Revelation.
That's new. Nice.
And if it's retired
shitty
from Guardian
shot.
Circle, if you have another copy of itself in the soul, you soul charge 2 more.
I like it.
Well, it looks like my time on this podcast is done.
All right.
Thanks, Mono, for having me. Blox, you know the plan.
I'm gonna miss you, buddy.
Goodbye, everyone.
You know, I'm officially crowning myself the main host of the podcast.
I think I should be the main host, even though I'm only in this episode.
Because here's the
Yo,
thing.
pause. I give pause. Because I'm leaving, I give all my... Since this is an idea me and Mono both had together, because the whole plan was we were going to shift back and forth between channels, but we can't do that because my computer had to be a piece of trash and break. I give for just this episode, I give whatever power I have to Blox. So now he's like
Sweet.
he's like a stronger version of me now. So with that, I Vanguard sucks. Bakugan 2017.
It's a fact. Beyblade, let it rip.
Well,
What a
welcome to Bakugan Brawl, the Bakugan podcast.
It's time to stop.
Okay, let's talk about Flare Trooper. Dumjit.
You mean Dragonic Shield Master?
Dragonic Shield Master.
I'm so frustrated it's not called Dragonic Shield Master. It would have been such a good name.
So, Dumjit is your standard PG, but he also has the Blaze ability, and he says that if there's a Dumjit in the drop zone, he gets plus 15,000 shield.
Which is nice, because you don't have to drop a card. Kind of like that broken Royal Paladin bullshit.
Yep, but we'll get to that in a bit, won't we?
Leanne.
Especially if it's available as a triple rare, which I'm not sure if it is or not. Or especially if it's available as an SP, I mean. Oh my gosh, the Marin G-Guard is only a rare?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about... Okay, the rest of the SPs look like they're all just like reprints and stuff. So we can now talk into the interesting cards.
Yeah, it looks like all the rest of the SPs are in fact reprints.
Can we talk about my favorite G-Guard?
Yeah, what is it?
Praise the light, our Lord and Savior has ascended in grade 4 form. Welcome to the age of Little Great Sage Marin.
Yes, this is an amazing G-Guardian.
And it's Marin, which means it's automatically the most beautiful card that has graced the face of the earth.
Yeah, can I make an announcement to our listeners real fast before they miss it?
Sure.
Please pick up your copies of Flash Shield Isolt now before they get bought out.
True. I mean, but Marin's just better.
No. I mean, not Great Flash, not Great Shield Isolt.
Oh!
Flash Shield Isolt, the original.
Why?
Because you Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on the Guardian Circle, if you have an Alfred or Blaster Vanguard, you may pay the cost, search for your deck for a grade 1 or greater card, and call it to Guardian Circle. It gets plus 5,000 shield until the end of the battle.
That's annoying.
You call you call Isolt, which is the only Royal Paladin PG that can work outside of being placed from hand. Yeah.
True. Yeah, I forgot about that.
They didn't get another one of those, so you have to call Isolt.
Or you could just do like a 1k shield or 5k shield, whatever, you know.
Yeah, but wouldn't you rather be able to search PGs?
I guess.
Let's talk about that Earth Elemental you were hyping up.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an interesting card.
Earth Elemental.
Can I talk about it a little bit? Let me just pop on that page. What number is it? Dang.
It is 104.
Thanks, bud. Honestly, it's good for a Cray Elemental. I don't know how good it is as a card overall. It's attack and like some things.
Oh wait, this isn't the one that unlocks stuff?
No, this is a brand new Earth Elemental. Basically, it's like a free, it's kind of like a free sack. I don't really know how useful it is. It's definitely got to be playtested. It's a 5k grade 1 that's automatically like, ew. The art is adorable, which makes me want to use it.
Yeah, it's making more of itself out of play. That's so cute.
Cloning's adorable. Soon there'll be an army. An army of 5k grade 1s to take over the world.
Soon, the entire planet Cray will be taken over by this dude.
I'd be so down.
No, that's the ultimate lore. That's the ultimate lore. All creatures on planet Cray have been replaced.
Yo. But I don't know. Chrono's commands, it doesn't counter it. Field wipes, it doesn't counter. It's just kind of there.
Oh, hey, Mizu commented on the first episode.
Hi, Mizu. You're my fave. Let's see. What does it counter? Counters Vank. Counters, it counters, Blaze. This is how you know I'm tired. I apologize. I'm slow-minded right now.
Yeah.
Vank, Blaze. What other threats does it really counter? Oh, Diablo!
Yeah.
Yo, that's it. That's why I was thinking it's good. That's right. Okay, for Diablo, have this thing on the field instantly. No. This is the
You
problem.
still didn't retire 3 units, so you still get
Nope,
screwed by
read
Diablo.
it. Read it. Choose this unit as much as possible.
Yeah, but Diablo says if they did not retire 3 units, so you'll only retire 1 unit.
Oh, my bad. Never mind. Yeah, this unit's garbage.
Now, if
The
you
only
can
reason I was
remember
hyped
what
for
that Royal Paladin PG we're looking for is called?
Lien, yeah. Basically, she's a perfect card, but instead of dropping a card from hand,
You Soul Blast.
Soul Blast, which is nice because I can't think of a single Royal Paladin build that really struggles with Soul. Alt Mile a little bit, but it's not a problem. But this
And here's
is
the thing.
and it's not even Alt Mile.
You are getting right rid of that Myriad Soul Saver for Gansalot Peace Saver, am I right?
True. But the thing doesn't even work for Alt Mile. I forgot.
No,
it's Alfred or Blaster
it
exclusive.
specifically has to guard a grade 3 Alfred or Blaster. So on one hand,
I'm not
it's busted
complaining
because it doesn't pitch, but on the other hand, it is very restricted.
I still think it's a good card. I think it's worth a good old run.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Now, if you'll hold on, Blox. All right. Do you have anything else you would like to catch up on about this particular set? Anything else really cool coming out?
Honestly, there's nothing else to cover. This is just a really good set. Demiurge got a big boost. They brought Domination, which is very scary. Gansalot Peace Saver gave the already scary new blasters just a lot more threat.
Royal
Gear
Paladins
Chronicles
just got
still
their own
gear.
critical trigger Flame of Victory. Like they
True.
had Morgul before, but now
But now we got Flame of Victory.
A crit.
But yeah, honestly, if this is what every set's going to be like from now on, the meta is going to be a very diverse place, and I'm looking forward to it because I miss
really
seeing
hope
Blade
Hero
Master.
can do card design like this more often.
Yo, I love it. They're original. They're breaking like the usual molds. Lien and Doomshid and the Revelation Perfect card. They promise some good things for the future. That's all I can really say.
Now, is there a certain thing you'd like to talk about?
Yes, there is. So, as you guys, I've said, I'm a leader on Cardfight Amino, and I can't just be like, start on this thing if I don't advertise our community. So I know they talked about it a little bit, but I want to go in depth. Basically, there's this amazing app called Amino. Over 1 million users overall. Community for anything you might like, not just Cardfight Vanguard. I myself am a member of several communities. Smash, Pokemon, Cardfight Vanguard. And you'll meet so many amazing people. It's diverse. But Cardfight Amino is honestly my favorite. We've built it up from the ground ourselves. We're about to hit our 1 year anniversary. We have over 1K members. We do trades, although it's not recommended. We do fights on area, Skype, in chat, roleplay. And you meet some amazing people. I've met pretty much every single one of my Cardfight Vanguard friends from Amino. Mono being probably the only exception because we met on area, but we kept in touch for Amino. Basically, everyone from the podcast, we all met through this, and if you guys want to interact with us, them mostly, or like if you want to say hi to me, that's cool too. Stop in. We'd love to have you guys. It'll be a blast. I'll say that.
Yeah, you can find me at Monovore on Cardfight Vanguard Amino.
At Nico with an accent to dough. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for having me, dude. That was fun.
This has been Stand Up Podcast, and I hope you have a nice day.